What was the sense you got from today's memorial service? What was the value of it?
Oh, there's great value. I mean, just talking to the people who lost loved ones, it's really important to never forget. The value of it, I think, obviously is there for them, but I think the other thing that comes from it is when you see the images of the people that were lost, how young they were, how happy they were, how healthy they were, that's what brings the tear to the eye. But I think it is important to, and I think Fiona Wood's address was totally apt. Through the tragedy and through the adversity, we've got to demonstrate the resilience, because it is the love for them that reinforces the resilience, and I think that was a very powerful message.
What were you doing this time 10 years ago? What was your role? What did you end up doing?
Well, I was the leader of the opposition at the time, and John Howard rang me on the morning. I woke up early. Funnily enough, it was a Saturday morning, and I, for some reason, woke up early, turned the radio on, and there was the shock of it. It was just evolving. Of course, the Parliament sat that following week. We had tributes here, and we went up to Bali that week to be with the families from memorials, or the people that were still there for the memorial service. So, no, it brings back deep memories. And I'll never forget the day it happened, and I'll never forget the grief that was there in terms of the families, both there and here at the first anniversary. So it's good to catch up with them again at this. But
10 years on, are we doing enough to tackle terrorism? It seems to have gone off the agenda a little bit.
No, I don't think it's gone off the agenda. It's certainly not off our agenda, and I think the fact that it may be perceived that way publicly is the fact that we are succeeding. You've seen the way in which this tragedy has brought Indonesia and Australia closer, in my view, and part of that coming together has been the determination not just to bring the perpetrators of the crime to justice, but to work together to tackle terrorism, and to take the lead in the region in advocating for the region working as one to tackle it. It is a global problem. It requires a global solution, and to the extent to which both countries have been affected by this, they've drawn from it, and they've resolved to ensure that we take every step possible to ensure it doesn't happen again.